What's up, guys? Welcome to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade. I am playing the Xbox version. We're gonna have some fun. Since you guys liked my Battletoads arcade videos and everything like that, I figured why not some more arcadey nostalgia with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade. So we're gonna have some fun, dive in, play. I'm playing the Xbox 360 version of it because it's the most HD version of it I could find. So we're going to hop in, we're going to play with Raph, and we're just going to have a little fun reminiscing around this fun old school arcade game. Raph, here we go. Fire! We got to get April out. Okay, so nostalgia bones already kicking in. If you're like me, I mean, which clearly a lot of you may be, because if you ever watched Ninja Turtles, if you ever were a fan of the four guys in green, the lean mean fighting machines, you know why they're awesome, you know why they're cool. But it's just I think what really solidified myself being an all-time Ninja Turtles fan was like, I am a fan of the Ninja Turtles. It would definitely have to be the arcade game. Because there was just, again, because I watched the cartoons as a kid. I watched the cartoons. I didn't really watch the. I watched the cartoon. I didn't really read the comics, because I remember that there were comics of the Ninja Turtles back in the day. I think they're still going as far as I remember. Ah, this robot looks like a penis. There we go. But yeah, I didn't really read the comics, and like honestly, the only outlet that I had Ninja Turtle stuff wise was I keep saying I read. I watched the cartoons and I watched the movies, and those were pretty much my outlets into the turtle world. Like if I wanted to watch anything with the turtles in it, that's what I would do. I would watch the movies and watch the cartoon. And then when I found video games for them, I would just like, okay, I'm fully invested now, because video games I already love, and Ninja Turtles are something that I love. And I just realized April O'Neil has a bong right here. That is a bong she has on her table. You smoking stuff, April O'Neil? That's not right. Ow! But yeah. I have to say, like, compared to the first Ninja Turtle game on, like, NES, that's a little different. This is a little different. Because I don't know if you guys played the NES Ninja Turtle game, the first one. Pretty tough. Pretty difficult. Pretty on the difficult side. But, yeah, I think a lot of people, including myself at the time, where we were just more accustomed to the arcade style of it, because at the time, like, arcades were a big thing, and when you saw the Ninja Turtles arcade, it's like everybody was playing that, man. I remember when the arcade was like still new, there were people lined up to play it, just because it looked cool. It looked like the cartoon. It had like the voices, it had like the cuts, it had like the animation, and in the beginning of it, it had the freaking theme song, and it's just like, this is just like the cartoon. Like, this was, like, mind-blowing to us as kids. And it's just like, yeah. Pretty much this was one of the games that I'm just like... But other than the Battletoads arcade, this was one that if I saw a Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet, dude, no question, I had to play it. This was one, I think, that got more of my money than the Battletoads arcade. Like, straight up. Well, I fell! But yeah. And I mean, like, you would think it's like, oh, they're like, Ninja Turtles is always it's gonna be a one-hit wonder in arcades, right? They're not gonna come back with anything. But dude, they came back with something even friggin' better with the sequel. They came back with Turtles in Time in the arcade, which is even better. It's like some would refer like Turtles in Time as one of the, if not the greatest beat 'em up of all time. And because it's so good. And if you had a Super Nintendo, then you got a chance to play it, and it was just like, oh my god, it was amazing on the Super Nintendo. I mean, Genesis guys kind of got it, kind of got Turtles in Time, but they got a different version of it. It was called the Hyperstone Heist, which was pretty much Turtles in Time, just with a few different levels and stuff like that. But just hours, man, hours playing that. And just like the voices, the character stuff, and everything like that. Like, I gotta be honest, like, the NES version of this, of the Turtles arcade, was a lot of fun. The only thing is like, I guess I didn't really like it too much because it didn't look as good as the arcade did. But that was the thing back in the day. Like the arcade was, like, the arcades always looked better than, like, the home console version of games. Like, because that was, like, the one thing every kid wanted back in the day. If they played video games, they wanted to be able to take home the arcade. Like, because like, games and arcades always look better. Like, you would see this version of Ninja Turtles, and then you would see the NES version, and it's like, yo, it's cool having the Ninja Turtle arcade at home on the NES, but it doesn't look as good, and it doesn't play as good, and it doesn't sound as good as the arcade version. But that was just one of the things that was unique about arcades back in the day, man. It was like it delivered a different kind of gaming experience. Oh man. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Bebop, bebop. There we go. Cowabunga. Dude, God, I love this game so much, man. And again, they were relentless in this, man. It was like, this game was going to make you spend your quarters. And I think this was one of the few, because, like, I know, like, because a lot of the arcades I played, it only took, like, a quarter. I think the Ninja Turtles arcade was one of the few quarters that took, like, 50 cents. And, dude, the arcades that took more than a quarter, oh, man. Trust me, you thought you ran out of money quick that way? Oh, you played the arcades that cost, like, more than 25 cents? Ugh, you'd be out of money quicker than anything. Especially if it was a hard game, like a beat-em-up. Like, or if you had like the bullet crazy, like, shooters and stuff like that, the rail shooters and stuff. Oh, you would be stuck for hours trying to, just like, oh, I just want to get better at the game, but I can't because it's too hard, because the games are literally designed to take your money. Oh, but I want the pizza. I want the pizza. But man, just I would, like, because you guys know, like I said in the Battletoads arcade one that I'm doing, I said that I'm going to start collecting arcade cabinets a little bit further down the line. This is definitely one that will be, like, probably first priority of finding. Like, is like, if I'm going to collect any arcade cabinet, Ninja Turtles arcade is definitely going to be up there. Definitely the same up there with, like I said, like the Battletoads arcade, the Simpsons arcade, Double Dragon, stuff like that, man. Just these games are, like, timeless. They're so good. And this is back when like licensed property games weren't complete total butt. You know what I'm saying? All right, Donatello. All right, these Mousers are kind of I can't tell if that's Baxter Stockman. I think that's Baxter Stockman. Okay. I came at you with my foot. How did you hit my hand? Oh, man. You can see why you spent so many quarters back in the day. There we go. Oh, Shredder, you're so evil. But I think here is a good stopping point for this episode of TMNT Arcade. And in the next one, we're gonna go through the street, beat up some more foot soldiers, have some fun. Maybe save April O'Neil, because she tends to get kidnapped a lot. But we'll do that. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade. I've been Benchez. I love all your faces. I'll see you next time. See you later.